to strike up the band, my band, and I need to build my band. I don't like my collar is not centered. My collar is flipping over and choking me. I don't like that. I like my collar, but the wind gets my collar, Gillian. I need a band. I need to build a band. I need to pick the drummer that makes me feel comfortable. The drummer that shares the spirit of my music. I need the rhythm guitar player that vibes with me on my chords and on my lyrics, on my melodies. I need to build a like-minded band. They don't have to be studio musicians. They have to be as good as studio musicians, and they have to be able to bear with me in my slight weakness, to bear with me in my slight miss a tiny mistake or something. Because I have challenges. I know you're not supposed to make a tiny mistake when you're doing a world-class concert tour, but I feel as though maybe I won't make a mistake. How about that? Maybe I'll just practice more and make sure that I don't make a tiny mistake. And I do get attacks while I practice, and so I have to limit that practicing. And I'm okay to tell you that. And all right, now here's the lay of the land, Gillian. When you come here, CMH is the airport. It's a nice place. There's a McDonald's there that I've been trying to get Reese Witherspoon to go to that McDonald's with me. So you're not the only celebrity female that I'm trying to get the attention of. There are others. And I'm close with a lot of them, but they're not budging or moving, so I'm going for you again. Excuse me. Check my Instagram. Always stay current because everything happens on Instagram. So get on there. I'm doing updates for 4 to 8 groups. I got groups, the Executive Stars, the England Titans. That's a rap, some rap stars. And I neglected their message this morning. I should have done it. Because I'm trying to enter the ranks of the rappers and be a rap star. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the creativity and the challenge. And I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm incredibly good. But I can't get the compliments that I need to build my brand. No, that's not entirely true. I've had brand building compliments. Enough to where I feel a wind at my back. I feel a wind at my back. I know that I'll get fans. I know I'll get fans. We got to market my stuff. We got to market it. And you got to come out and say a testimonial. This music changed my life. It's so great. The beat is transformational. The best beat I've ever heard. You can go off. You can go off. I invite anyone to go off and say good things. Do a say good things clinic where you're all saying good things, and then give me written compliments from the things that you said. Write down the best ones. That's stupid, I guess. But you need to sow good compliments. You need to, but you need to have good compliments and practice doing compliments. Because I don't get the hatred. I am so confused that you hate an underdog, slightly, I don't like the term middle-aged, I'm 45. An underdog that's 45 that works this hard over a 4-year period, but my whole life I've been working towards making great songs because that's where my heart is. And you would hate me because why? I don't get it. My songs are too good is my only thought. And I do romance as an art form, I know is it old-fashioned? Is it Shakespearean? It's Shakespearean, but I do it very well. I do romance as an art form. I get hated and called names and maligned for simple pledges of love. True love, born from true love. I say heartfelt things. Sweet talk me all night long is what our friend, what's her name, from the Bang Bang song. What is that girl's name? Jessie J. Sweet talk me all night long. That's a song. But when I sweet talk a girl in her DMs, I don't know why you go to your friend and hate me and say, oh my God, you won't believe what he said. He said this. Because I feel like you're not being fair. I feel like you're not being honest. Because you honestly like things about me. You honestly are rooting for me secretly. Why secretly? Go up to someone and say Mark Hunter Biz is cool, don't you think? See, I don't like, I get attacks. Okay, well, I'll try. I don't like saying my own name as though a third person. Mark Hunter Biz is the coolest artist. He's a rapper now, a rap star. He's going to be a big star and win Grammy Awards. Why do you hate him? He can go all the distance. This is incredible. That's what they'd say about me. And I love that. I love the honesty. I love the younger crowd that has more faith. Because I think these hardened Gen Xers do not get it. They do not understand. They're choosing a negative attitude, which I hate. I'm going to do another lap around here. Choosing a negative attitude, and I don't know why. I really don't. I'm as relevant as Bono or Lenny Kravitz or Ed Sheeran. I'm as relevant as Elton John in the 70s. I'm as relevant as Paul McCartney during his solo years after the Beatles. Maybe he had a decade that was his best or whatnot. I'm as relevant as that. And you hate me. Oh, you hate me. And you hate my hat. Well, this is a black clover hat that I bought to give to Matt Damon, who did not contact me. He did not show up. That movie about the college as an element is still a valid movie. And yes, J-Lo could star in it. And I had said that Cameron Diaz was who I wanted to star in it. I think that's kind of mean and stupid to say Cameron Diaz's career's over. They said that about Helen Hunt. Her career's over. And I said, your career is just getting started. There's a role for you. There's hope. And you're a wonderful, treasured person. I don't enjoy it. Now, there is a pine tree. There is a deciduous tree. Shrubs and sticks and bushes. And here, look at this. That's the pathway we're on, Gillian. We're on an intersecting pathway. Even now, we're on a train track that intersects. We're on an intersecting pathway. If you will but take hold of this opportunity, take hold of this dream, see my potential before anyone else does, and show up and say, hey, let's get coffee, because I invited you to get coffee with me and my mom. We go on Thursdays, which isn't your business, but that's not really a top secret thing. And I'd love for you to come out with us and just start talking and bring your team. If you have a couple people that sit at another table, that will not throw us off. That's totally fine. This is a safe place. And if opinions clash, just keep speaking your opinion and reasoning with the clash, unless you're wrong or unless you're right, unless you're probably right, And you need to be a peacemaker, Gillian. You need to clash with opinions, I feel. I feel you need to encounter people that are different than you for the strength and development of your own being, of your own personality. You don't run away. You shy away and hide away from different opinions, different points of view, different worldviews, and then you say something that you agree with a different person on this topic. And I think it's just a human thing, really, to be human beings and come together. And I think you're embarrassed because you're a star and you've stopped being a human being. Isn't that the job description, that you're a thing? You're not a human being? And would Gillian Anderson get on an airplane? Don't be a slave to your name, to your star name. Gillian Anderson would not respond to a YouTube video. She's a star. Well, you're a human being, is my argument that I will continue to say, because I think there's drawbacks to being a star. Number one. Number two, I feel like you're human simply because you can play a human. That's who you really are. Who you really are as a character is your backup plan. So if you're so far gone beyond human being that you can't be one, you need to play a character, and then you've secured your humanity. You've secured your humanity, and you are a human being, because that's your true form. Your evolved form, your true form is a character. I believe that. I believe you're evolved and true form. You may be Dana Scully. You are Agent Dana Scully. Now we've got something. She is onto a lead about a person in the Midwest, me. And she's able to process information. She listened to the songs. You're paralyzed. You can't listen to the songs. Would Gillian Anderson listen to the songs? It's insanity. What you're acting like is not a real thing. That is a star. That is a image or an icon. Are you an emoji? Gillian Anderson is an emoji. That's all she is. Would the emoji do this? Would the emoji do that? Well, you know that Gillian Anderson would never follow up on a bid for love and romance. She would never pursue someone that had given her a glimmer of stark, true romance, a biting, piercing romance that will change my life, change your life. The chemistry that we have, the chemicals between us, it was a song. And I'm excited in this moment. I'm feeling hopeful. I see these bird houses they have on the side of the road, little bird houses, and they're protecting them from the squirrels. See, that's a human being. A human being came here to protect the birdhouses from the squirrels. What did you do? You binge watched your friend's show. We're scared now. You binge watched your friend's show, and then you binge watched your friend's husband's show, who's a director. We're scared now. You know how many millions of people have binge watched that show? Please. Get real. You're a human being. I'm not trying to detract from stardom. I'm trying to enable stardom to function as a human being. Because I know how good my music is. And I know that someone like Agent Dana Scully could be on the trail of a star. A real musician, a real songwriter, composer like me. You're on the trail of me. An unlikely star, but I applied myself, I worked on my craft more than you did, and look at me now. And you want to badmouth me and libel and slander. You want to say bad things. You hate me. Ooh, now you're going to, who are you? Who's your friend? You're going up to Jennifer Aniston. You say you hate me. Would you believe this Gillian notebook thing? I hate this guy. I hate this guy. You need to let go of that hatred. It says to hate what is evil, cling to what is good. You like the evil, you cling to the evil. You're like, if I don't have a game, if I don't have some kind of evil angle, I won't do it. I won't do it. How do I burn him bad? How do I get to the dirt? What is that about? I know rappers watch this. I don't delight in that because it burns me too bad, and I'm not good at being evil anyways. I say we start a thing where we're not as evil. I actually say that. I think we'd have more fun. Because I know the legendary Hollywood corrupt cluster bleep of evil. I hear talk about it. I don't know why they do it. It's not that hard to be a little better. And I have a song to that effect. It's called Great Eastern Wolves. And it's about the men of New York City. It's about anyone who hears the call of the song to be kind and listen to the lyrics of the song. It's out now on iTunes. It's called Great Eastern Wolves. It's on my album, New York Dreams. Because I call the men of New York right now to be Great Eastern Wolves. And then, as I wind the corner to my car, I've done 2 laps. I've really been on a roll here. As I round the corner to my car, I'd like to sing an impromptu song just to challenge my faith. Gillian Anderson, you were from the X-Files. Gillian Anderson, you drove 4 miles to find Mulder. To find Mulder, there's Mulder in the car, there's Mulder. But you'll rip him a new one, 'cause he didn't bring home the dinner. He didn't say something encouraging and loving. He was a mean one, Mr. Mulder. You're a mean one, Mr. Mulder. And you never loved Agent Dana Scully, Mulder. That's my point that I'm making. He never loved Agent Dana Scully. Agent Dana Scully was out of his league. Are we right, Gillian? Are we right? Agent Dana Scully. Mulder, she's out of your league, Mulder. She's out of your league, Mulder. You never get her, Mulder. She's fine to this day. With a little spritz on the hair, she'll be fine to this day. This girl is cute. She's got a grace and a poise. She has good fashion sense. Mulder, she has good fashion sense. How will you get a girl like that, Mulder? How will you get her to the steakhouse? You won't. You won't, because she has a suitor, Mulder. I am a suitor. I am a suitor of Gillian. Agent Dana Scully is my person that I'm walking towards. Am I walking to you? Am I just walking to you? It's an old song. And I feel as though Agent Dana Scully is a relevant character. Gillian, you're Agent Dana Scully from now on. Because you're so complex and you're so much of a star. A star might mean can't function at all, right? You lose your abilities to do anything. So you're Agent Dana Scully, Gillian. Because she'll be on a trail. She'll be thinking logically, doing best practice moves. Thinking logically, doing best practice moves. And then I'll show you a little shelter house here at the park. And I've been there, I've sat there on my laptop and I've listened to music on Spotify. During the lockdown, I was out here at the park because the cafes were closed and I had to get out and get on my laptop. Here it is. There it is. Me and you, Gillian, could be sitting in that shelter. There it is. Now, I showed you the shelter, Agent Dana Scully, but now to show my faith and to show how I extend ideas to new levels, to new ideas, to show my faith, Gillian, it's unlikely that I'll walk to the shelter. It's unlikely that I'll walk to that wood log cabin, but Agent Dana Scully, I will walk to that shelter. You knew I wouldn't. It feels wrong. I don't have to walk to the shelter. I don't have to walk to the shelter, Agent Scully. Agent Scully, we're doing a scientific thing here. Can I walk to the shelter? And I can. But will I? Because I could still stop. My car is within reach. I don't have to walk to the shelter. But no, Agent Dana Scully, I'm on the path to the shelter. It was that simple. I turned a corner. I believe that at the shelter, I'll come up with a good idea for another star to guide them along. And I will brainstorm. I will figure out the person to send the message to from this shelter. And you'll see that faith works. And it can change my life. It can change the world. So Dana Scully, I want to sit with you here. I want to sit with a star, the star of the X-Files. I want to sit with her here and talk about many things and see what kind of opportunities and doors you can open for me. I love you and treasure you and can't wait for you to be in my life. Thank you. This concludes the Gillian Notebook, Episode 7. Peace out.